Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and today I have something really fun to show you. It's a new product that I made. I'll just go right to it, and then I do have a haul video, including some fabric that I'll wait to the end. I do have some other smaller items before that, but there's a good tote here, and I have a story with that. So, the new product that I'm launching, if you're an Instagram follower, you already saw this, but I will show you what they are. So fun. I got them upside down. Magnets. It is a magnet set. So they are so cool. They're refrigerator magnets, and I have a set of 4 right here. There's a strawberry, a little Scotty dog, the hot air balloon design, and then the ivy leaves that kind of look like Franciscan ivy. So you do get all 4, and I have them already in my Etsy shop. So if you're wanting to pick these up to support my channel, you can find them there. I'll put a direct link in the description below, so it'll take you straight to it. But they are currently $14.95 with free shipping domestic in the US. So there's the card that it comes with. It looks like this old refrigerator. So we have the strawberry, the ivy leaves, the hot air balloon, and the Scotty dog chained family. So these are currently available. I am not going to make more of these, so once they're gone, but I do have a good number of them available. So yes, you can currently pick those up. All right, down the street there is this lady who has multiple tables like out in her yard. She just leaves them up for like a good week and a half. This is, I think, her 2nd or 3rd year doing it. But I did manage to find a few things over at her place. Her prices aren't like rock bottom, but they're not terrible. So let me show you what I've got here. So I picked up this brass, what's it called? A Greyhound. So there it is, a brass Greyhound. So neat. I paid $3 for this, and it's going to sell for about $30. I think that's a pretty good return. But yeah, these tend to be pretty popular type figurines online. So that's awesome. I also picked up this Art Nouveau brass picture frame. So this is an item that I'm not going to be keeping, but I will be selling it. So Art Nouveau is a period of decor that was just right before Art Deco, and it's pretty, what's the word? Recognizable. That's the word. It's pretty recognizable against Art Deco, for instance. So it comes to mind that Art Nouveau would be more flowy, more naturalistic, whereas Art Deco is very linear and geometric and harsh and citified. You got the skyscrapers and all of that. But what you have with Art Deco is this more naturalistic approach with flowy lines. So here we have this lady, and there's, you know, we've got this foliage here. It just has this, look at this, and the way this kind of tails off, it screams Art Nouveau to me. And she has this whole blurb here written about Art Nouveau, about like what she's calling it. I paid, what was it, $8, not 10. And then it does have this stand on the back that kind of slides out right there. So I think it's pretty darn cool. This thing right here will sell for probably about $30 plus shipping. I would imagine that you could probably put like anything behind here to block out this glass. The last thing that I picked up from her yard sale was this awesome, amazing Bakelite Tray. So, oh, it's just so nice. I paid $2 for this, but it is really cool. It's Bakelite. On the back you can see that, this dark brown. And then if you are familiar with how to test for Bakelite, you just rub it and you smell, and there's a pretty distinctive smell. I think it's formaldehyde. But this is probably for a cafeteria or some kind of more industrial. I'm basically saying it's not for residential use, usually. It just has this sturdier, more commercial type use for it, probably like a larger restaurant or something. I looked this pattern up, you know, I was surprised to find it, but it has these like little wheat things here, and I forgot the name of it. I'll put it right here below, but this is by George Nelson, actually, so I thought that was interesting. And it is made by Bolta. Right here on the back has a Bolta right in the center there. So I'm really happy with this. I would imagine that something like this would sell for about 10 bucks. So I don't know if I just kind of want to hang on to it for a while. I do think it's cool, but the shipping factor and all that, it might make it a little bit cost prohibitive. Okay. But anyways, I might just put it, just skip over. But anyways, I might just put it in my booth if I decide to sell it. But it's pretty darn cool either way. Okay, I do have this fabric to get to, but right here I have some mugs, some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, Americana, like cartoon Americana. I went to Goodwill and didn't find a whole lot, but what I did see on the cart, because if you have ever been to Goodwill, they have these large rolling carts that they bring the new merchandise out on, and so that's what this was. I can't speak. Okay, so let me show you the ones that initially caught my eye. Right here we have these restaurant wear. How do I know they're restaurant wear? Well, they're heavier than usual. There's a certain feel, okay? Secondly, most importantly, the bottom. It has this buffalo. And I'll show you that so you can see it. Buffalo. And that stands for Buffalo China. Buffalo China is a large manufacturer of restaurant mugs. So here's what I don't know. It does have, I didn't show you the front. This has the Chef Mickey logo. And Chef Mickey is I think, one of those quick service restaurants at Disney World, maybe in the hotel. So what I'm unsure of is, why do they have mugs? Is this something that was like back in the day there was an actual Chef Mickey, or maybe there's actually a Chef Mickey's restaurant, a full-fledged restaurant. I'm not really up on Disney, okay? But I have 4 of them and they match and they're in great shape, and they were $1 a piece. These sell individually for $10, between $10 and $15. I'm gonna put them all together and we'll see what I can get. I'm thinking it's gonna be like around $50 plus shipping for the set of 4, but they're really awesome. So in keeping with Disney, I thought I would just grab the other mugs that were around them because I didn't want to regret it later. But turns out they're really not that special, but they are still cool. So I have here this pair of Disney mugs, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So there he is, he's doing his different poses. And then this one here is Minnie Mouse. And they are both marked Disney Korea. And they were $1 a piece. So as a pair, I think they're pretty cool. I'll sell them as a pair, and they're gonna sell for about 15 bucks combined plus shipping. The other pair that I got were these more or less like film looking ones. And this one is Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Once again, we have a set here, $1 and $1 I paid. And I think they'll sell for about the same as those other ones, but I'll show you up close what they are. So there he is. It kind of has this film motif on the edges. It's more of this animated, art of animation type thing. And then Minnie Mouse is done the same way. So yeah, and they're not marked on the bottom. So I think I'll do pretty good with those. I also lastly picked up these Kellogg bowls. They're so random of me to buy, but I just haven't really seen them. This one is Toucan Sam, and this one is Tony the Tiger. They were $1 a piece, but they're large, deep bowls for consuming a lot of cereal. I'm sure that's what they want you to do, but there we are. And it's marked 2002 Kellogg on the bottom. And then this one is Tony the Tiger. A little bit of a black mark right there, but that will come off with the little barkeeper's friend. But otherwise, they're really good bowls without any chips or anything. These sell for about 10 bucks a piece as well, and I'll sell them together. They're collectible bowls, and I think there's 4 bowls in the set. All right, the last thing I have here is this large tote of fabric. So the story is, I went to an auction. I was planning on being there for much longer, but it just started raining torrentially, just downpouring, and it wouldn't stop. Also, all of the tables were completely covered with tarps, so I couldn't see what was even coming up. Thirdly, I did kind of know what was happening in that auction. I saw the pictures ahead of time on auctionzip.com. I've gotten a lot of questions about how I know about these auctions. Well, they're either in the newspaper or they're on auctionzip.com, and you can put your zip code in. And so I wasn't thinking that this was going to be a great auction, but it was one of those ones where it was out in the country. I didn't think it was going to have a lot of people there. There was another option that you could have done a different direction, so still within, you know, the same area. Basically what I'm saying is, I thought that it would be good to snag a few things that nobody was really there to buy. But with the rain and everything, it kind of just, I was like, no. But we got there and I bought like one thing. So this tote of fabric was only $5. I was really shocked to have gotten it for that, but there's some good stuff in here. I'm gonna go through fairly quickly because I do have a lot to get through for $5. Let's start with this little stack right here. This is like a little waist apron, so I'll show you that. Red, oh, I got it backwards. It's red and it has this nice lace work, so there's that one in there. Then these are kind of cute. It's these little biscuit, like what you'd put maybe with like a biscuit basket, biscuit basket, like for your rolls. And each one of these say, like, this one says hot biscuits on the corner and like rolls and stuff. Here. So it just looks like that, really nice. And then here's the thing. All these have price tags on them, so they were already deemed appropriate for sale. So all I really have to do is just put my own tags on them. Of course, I'll check them over to see which ones I want to put online. There are a couple that are good for online. This is just like a bunch of napkins. It says 6 napkins for $4. That's what they had on them. And it's just kind of this linen with gold edging on it. Nothing too special. A few of these, what they're like clipped together, little dish towels right there. These are more of like a French blue with this kind of crocheted edging on here. So that's nice. This one is a dish towel with this frame. It's like a frame and nothing's in it of flowers. That's pretty. This one looks like it's like a doily of some sort. Has a basket with flowers on it. That's pretty. This is a runner. Yeah, good long one too. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, and it has really pretty edging on it. Here. It's like multicolored. That's really nice. And then the basket. Here, I might as well just stay stood up. And then this one's really pretty. These are just like basic napkins. Here's some put together with some just flowers. Now this is interesting. It's like a fruit, different kind of color set going on here. What are these? I think they are tea towels. Yeah, these are tea towels. What were they? 2 pieces for $9. Those are kind of cool. I might have to think about hanging on to those. Now this is a doily, but it has been like attached to this cardboard so you can hang it. So I'll just hang it in my 50s booth. These are fun. They're kind of like this pastel napkin set. She was only pricing them at $3 for all 4 of them. So I might go a little bit higher. Now this is pretty cool. It's this bottle cap stuff that, you know, we were just at a flea market event and I hadn't really seen this, but it is like they're bottle caps inside of there. So strange. Oh, you can see like cork on the inside of the caps. Huh. They were wanting $5 for that. Now I put this in here. There's just a small stack of things that I'm not gonna show you because it's really unimpressive, and I'm gonna try to find somebody on maybe Facebook that would just want them. It's like about this many things. So now this is one of those things where I'm not sure what to do, but it's a pillow, like the case of it, and it has this wonderful crocheted work on there. They call that fancy work if you're at an auction around here. They're just anything, it's just fancy work. It's not finished, so it has this raw edge on it. It needs a zipper so you can put a pillow in there. So I might think about doing that, and then I could sell it, and I'm sure that would sell when it's finished for like 20 bucks at least online. Okay, now let me get the rest of this out here so you can see what I'm working with. This is what is left in that tub. I made it look this nice. It was literally almost just thrown in there. Okay, so this is a tablecloth, really pretty. I'll open it so that you can see it. I have a lot of people that like looking at tablecloths. Now there are some blood stains. I mean, I don't know. Let's just hope gravy stains, not blood. But those could probably be gotten out. Unfortunately, I'm noticing that this was a larger one at one time and somebody cut it down. So, too bad. It could probably be used as something else, like quilting. This is cool. Look at that. Has those like Christmas emblems on there. That's fun. What is this though? Anyway, is it a... Okay, so it's just like a large, it's like a really fat table runner. Beautiful. That's nice. This is kind of an off-white tablecloth. I guess I should show you this one too. So that's what it looks like in the center, and then the edges are kind of like scalloped a little bit. It's a rectangle. This one's a really good one. She put $17 on it. So it has kind of pink and blue, burgundy, yellow. That's pretty. Was shocked to have found this ivy in here, and it's a big old piece of it. This is part of a larger tablecloth, I believe. There you go. And it's funny because a subscriber sent me like a like half of this in a kind of like a tea towel form, and it's currently hanging on my refrigerator. So this one is in pretty good shape. I think it needs to be washed. The seams are kind of wonky. But hey, I could still use this for something, I'm sure. Now this is a really fun tablecloth. The color is very Easter looking, very spring. Is that the back? Oh, that is the back. No. Oh, no, that's, okay. Hard to tell. Beautiful, look at those colors. That's nice. And then we have this one here. So yeah, $5. Look at all these large tablecloths. So this is a good one for, well, I think I need to stain treat this because I do see some slight yellowing areas, but this is really pretty. Look at that. It's like tulips or something. Now this one is really, I like this one too. The colors. Now that is nice. I can easily picture this in my 50s booth over that steak and shake table. That would look darling. Wow. Look at the colors. That is pretty. This one too. Okay, I'm getting a little overboard here. I love what they've done with this. I love what you've done with the place. I love what they've done with this tablecloth because it has lots of fun things going on. The yellow center and the flowers. That's good. This is a square for like a square card table. Here's another, this one might be a rectangle. No, this is another, well, no, it's a rectangle. not a very large one. That's pretty. I like that. Now this one is actually bark cloth, which is kind of collectible. So, but this pattern is strange. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's this geometric floral kind of a thing going. Look at that. And the colors, it's very different, right? Somebody's probably gonna eat that up. They're gonna love it, I bet. It's a tablecloth, of course. Very neat. How much was that originally? It all depends where the stuff was too. $17. I don't know where she was trying to sell these. So this is like maybe half of a like dresser scarf or something. What you would put, maybe you would put this on the table and then this would hang over the edge, this fun stuff. I don't know. I do have some tablecloths. This one is a single, I believe. A basket. And then, oh, this is a dresser scarf. That's pretty. This one, now this is really cool. It's actually reversible. It has peacocks on it. Let me show you this side. So it has these peacocks in like a blue and a purple, kind of shimmers with the light. Look at the edge, it's sort of this black and white. Now let me flip it over and it's all pink. And then the edge is, now, so I don't know if it's truly supposed to be reversible, but I mean, just imagine if you want it all pink, that's really pretty. So that is nice. And it's on both, one on each end and the center's open. And then this is another dresser scarf. Really pretty. Look at those blues. I love the two-tone blue. Really monochromatic. Very nice. And then, kind of funny, Mr. and Mrs. Pillowcases. I think I have 2 sets of these. So this is one of the styles. Like that. That's one of the styles. Let me get the other set. And then this one is just beautiful. Look at that, his and hers. So that's the his. It's comical because I don't know if any guy would really want to use this. it's just, but they're cute. Look at that. Here, let me open up more of the, well, this one. Oh, that's beautiful. And these are really crisp and white too. So that's good. A lot of times you'll find that they've been yellowed like here. And then like, what are you gonna do? You could bleach it probably, spot bleach it, but I don't think these were ever used. So what happened is someone, maybe an older someone, made those as a wedding present for a younger couple. I'm just making this up, I have no idea. And lastly, another kind of random pillowcase. So that was fun. $5 for all of those. I think I did pretty good. So anyways, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope that you like these too. I had fun designing them, and I don't think I mentioned that, but I did design these from start to finish, and I had a lot of fun doing it. If you've made it this far, that means you're very bored. No, I have something else to say. I am currently looking into making another set of magnets that are not on brand. They are vintage inspired, Christmas themed. So they are a set of 4. I don't want to give too much away, but I just want to know if there's going to be enough interest in me actually getting these made. They're not cheap for me to make these things. So the price of them I'm looking at is about $20 with shipping included. And they're going to be larger than those. They're going to be probably like, each one is going to be 4 inches tall by 2 or 2.5 inches wide. But it's a group of magnets, and they're themed, they're Christmas related. That's all I'm gonna say. Want to know, drop me a comment below what you think about that $20 price range. I think that if I do it, I can sell them pretty across the board, not just to subscribers, because like I said, they're not really on brand, but they're vintage looking. So they're cool. I've already got the design completely done. We'll see. In the coming weeks, I might post something to Instagram and do like a poll about the design and my idea. I just don't want to drop a whole bunch of money like I did with these. I don't honestly expect to make my money back on these anytime soon. It's sort of a long, what do you call that? When you buy something and then you wait a while for it. Oh, I forgot what that's called. There's a word, trust me, there is. What is it? Long tail. Long tail is what you call that whenever you buy something and it's gonna take a while. So anyways, I wanna go ahead and wrap up this video here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.